Welcome, Romanian enthusiasts, to day 11 and nouns. What a great topic for today. One of the most confusing, probably after verbs and pronouns. Or maybe pronouns go first? Or maybe nouns go first? I don't know. There is a lot to dig into the next couple of topics in Romanian grammar, and this is exactly what we're going to do here in this Get Familiar to Romanian 30-day series, exclusively for you in the month of January. And I hope you will get a lot by the end of this. Don't forget, at the end of this these 30 days, you'll get a live Q&A session where we will talk about a learning plan in your Romanian journey here on YouTube for everybody. So, nouns. We did talk about verbs yesterday. Now we go to nouns. Nouns are quite different than the spoken language here on this channel, English. You do get many familiarities in terms of nouns with other languages, genders, cases, numbers, and so on. I mean, numbers are probably the only common thing between Romanian and English, but other than that, the declensions, I think the articles at the end, blah, 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 all of that is quite different. So what you're going to have today is an introduction into what nouns are and how you can basically learn, structure your learning about nouns. You will see first the tip of the iceberg, the main idea, learn a bit about what they are and what not, get into the deeper side of things in terms of nouns, and then at the end you'll get recommended a couple of other resources. So first things first when we talk about nouns. But before we do that, please don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel down below, hit that notification bell if you want to be notified whenever we post a new video, like tomorrow for instance, or the day after, because we have a daily video, as we said, until the end of this month. And join our other resources, our other platforms. All links are in the description. And let's go to gramatica.limbii.ro, a website that I have recommended already a couple of times before, but we will get back to it, and we're gonna see the rough details about the noun. Here I definitely recommend to go and look at the Romanian form, but if you are completely new to Romanian, go on Google Translate, click on this button, put the link here, and go to the noun, substantivul in Romanian, noun in English. It's flexible, so you can see it in many different forms depending on the gender and number. Sometimes it can have, you know, it can have the masculine form and the feminine form, like professor, professora, and you see here what other examples are, things that can be nouns, very basic things. And then you go into more and more detailed, like the number and how you can add an adjective before or after it. It's a bit flexible in Romanian compared to English, but most of the times you'll have it after the noun. The adjective will be mostly after the noun. The numeral will always be in front in Romanian, and then some other really interesting things like the this and that, which are considered pronouns in Romanian, and other types of nouns, the genders, the number, the declension, depending on the syntax. Again, we're not going to talk too much about syntax, the grammatical value of the noun, the origin of the noun, all very important if you are interested in the noun. You will have also tests here at the end. If you, for example, want to test your cases, go to the Romanian form and check it out here. So you can go here and test your knowledge about the case. Here, what are the subjects? What are the nouns that describe a subject here? So that can all be very interesting and useful. And this is where I really recommend you start your nouns journey. After that is done and you get yourself familiar with it, and like you see what they are in Romanian or in English, since you can translate this thing and look in parallel between the two, I would suggest go on YouTube on our Romanian Academy Season 2 Nouns. I should really check this thumbnail. I'm not proud of this, but it's been a long time since I built it. So go on the Romanian Academy Season 2 Nouns, and then you find here quite a lot of really interesting videos about what nouns are, identifying nouns genders, how to build and use a noun. This is probably one of the most important videos on this channel, honestly. And then how to build the plurals, which can be a complete mess, but that's why you have a free PDF attached to all of them. So go on the Romanian Academy YouTube channel now on Season 2 Nouns, and if you want to get more familiarized, more educated in terms of nouns, go here. Also on Patreon, the link is also in the description. There's a lot of materials about nouns and activities surrounding nouns over there. And this is probably the second layer of learning about nouns. And finally, as I did last time, I will recommend this book for every grammar video, the Romanian Essential Grammar book by Ramona Gönchel. Very, very good. And the discount is still here until the end of January. Not sponsored or anything, but top book, top resource if you want to learn Romanian from English. Very important, from English. So, gramatica limbii române, then a bit of knowledge on our YouTube channel, also on Patreon. And if you want to pay a bit of money for something really, really useful, go on go and find the Romanian Essential Grammar book. It's amazing. And after you do all that, you can go back to this document, tick the box for nouns, and that's it. Your first step in learning about nouns is there. Now you can get more educated about nouns specifically, or you can just follow, because this, don't forget, this was the whole point of this series. At the beginning of it, we said we're going to do small iterations every day for a month and get yourself on the roll, on the right steps to get to your Romanian goals. I would say don't get overwhelmed. If you go through all of this, you might get overwhelmed. Do it maybe after the 30 days, but this is how I would suggest different pathways. If you are a complete beginner, go step by step until day 30, then build a plan, and then basically follow that plan. But if you are already familiar to most of these topics, then yeah, why not go to Season 2 and learn more, and on Patreon, and so on and so forth. Tomorrow we're going to cover adjectives. Don't forget, like this video, helps a lot on the channel. And well, until the adjectives, la revedere.